So identify topic sentence, right? It, what is that? It, moreover, description, clue word, nor is it, which means there has to be something that is explained what it is. It is because, who is that it? The reason is not, what reason? Our citizens will have to learn at least one foreign language. Has to be our topic sentence. The native of any country is immersed in his own language and never sees it as a linguistic structure. G also can be a topic sentence, but G kind of brings in a little more detail in the context. So we can safely rely on F because that is more basic and it introduces why someone should do something, right? Which is our keyword being foreign language, and that's what is described throughout the context. So F is our topic sentence. So F says our citizens will have to learn at least one foreign language. Now the best thing for you to form sequences for a passage like this or for any passage is also to ask questions. So why our citizens will have to learn at least one foreign language? Is there an answer given? Where is that answer? It is not even, nor is it. It is because the reason. I've underlined all these things for a specific reason. Now I want you to pay attention and tell me what will be the sequence. Our citizens will have to learn at least one foreign language. Why? What's the next logical sequence? I'll give you again 20 seconds. Let's see who's able to identify the logical reason quickly. The reason is not so that they can sell things to the Brazilians or study German medical books or appreciate those beauties of Homer that are lost in translation. The reason is not this. And then what? Now it should be easy for you because I've underlined certain things. Nor is it because they will gain satisfaction in recognizing the Latin roots of the word satisfaction. Then you guys are on track. FEC is the right sequence, not FED even. I've underlined specific key phrases for you. The reason is not so that blah blah blah. You forgot one thing, no. See, the reason is not so that blah blah blah, nor is it because they will get blah blah blah. It is not even because of, you can easily say C and A have to be a connect. There is another clue word. How? Latin roots. Grubbing of roots. Grubbing means what? Like digging deep, trying to figure out. Search. Extensive search. But obviously it's not in a very methodical way, right? So FEC, it is not even that. So what it is then? It is because, now it makes sense. It is because they cannot understand their own language unless they have studied another. FECAD, right? So quickly, so our citizens will have to learn at least one foreign language. Why? The reason is not so that blah blah blah, nor is it blah blah blah. It is not even because of, we have to add A because of the Latin roots and roots. That's the repeat word, right? Blah blah blah. So what it is then? It is because they cannot understand their own language unless they have studied another. What is remaining? G and B are remaining, right? Now it says the native of, I can't start with B, right? It has the descriptive clue word moreover. So is there something preceding that? Yes, the native of any country is immersed in his own language and never sees it as a linguistic structure. In addition to this, he cannot learn. Who is the he? The native of any country. Are you following? GB. Follow? Moreover, he. Who is the he? The native of any country. Henna. So what is the right sequence? FECAD GB. Got it? Followed? Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 7 sentences. Okay. Quickly. What's the topic sentence? Then sequence clue word can't be topic sentence. B is a question, but contrast clue word. You can have sentences starting with, you can have a paragraph starting with but who is this those? Has to be a preceding sentence. This book, what is this book? Is there some reference before that? I want to ask 2 questions. Then F says, I offer this. What is that this? We have to figure it out. Are you willing to dream of? So basically, the topic sentence has to be E, right? I want to ask you 2 questions. What are those 2 questions? One is, are you willing to dream of doing great things? Are you willing to set goals that will move you towards making that dream a reality? Why should it be GB and not the other way around? Because you have that dream here. What dream? which is introduced here. Right? Are you willing to dream of doing great things? So that dream is the dream where you're thinking of doing great things. So EGB, right? So 2 questions are asked. And then what happens? And then it says, let's go ahead and fulfill that dream with the help we offer. So what help is who's offering? So EGB, A, yes, correct, Vinay. And then we have what is left? D, F and C are left. So let's quickly analyze what can be the sequence. So the help that they are offering is this book, which seeks to challenge people who are willing to dream, right? And I offer this, the book, not for those who have already achieved or those who think of themselves as hopeless, but for those who are willing to dream big. So I'm going to slightly differ from your sequences that I see in front of me. I'm going to go with D, F and C. And I'll tell you the logic behind this, right? So for me, I'm looking at the other sequences, right? Some of you have said after A, let's start with C because offer, right? But no, instead of closing the sequence with D, it makes sense logically for me to fit it after A. Then fulfill that dream. Which dream? That dream, right? This is your repeat word again for your connect between B and A, right? So fulfill that dream with the help we offer. What is the help that we are offering? This book. D. This book seeks to challenge people who are willing to dream. So the reason why we are offering this, which is the book, not for those who have already achieved or those who think of themselves as hopeless, but for those who are willing to dream big. Because if I put D at the end, it somehow doesn't sit right for me. At least it doesn't sound sequentially correct. That's the only reason I'm going to go with this sequence. Right? You might have sources coming back and, having a difference maybe in the last 3 sequence. But in my honest opinion, as per logical sequence, I would go with DFC. So let's read. I want to ask you 2 questions. Are you willing to dream of doing great things? Are you willing to set goals that will move you towards making that dream a reality? Then fulfill that dream with the help we offer. Now, this book seeks to challenge people who are willing to dream. And I offer this, which is the book, not for those who have already achieved or those who think of themselves as hopeless, but for those who are willing to dream big. That's it. Okay.